Well, the Honor Cafe in Conroe, founded by Marine veteran Chris Sadler and his wife, is a military-themed restaurant serving American comfort food while honoring U.S. service members with walls of donated memorabilia.
Chris Sadler, owner of the Honor Cafe, sold a business and was considering his next move.
I was praying about some stuff, and I just, God gave us this image of this veteran-centric restaurant, and the thought to honor veterans and their families every day like it's Veterans Day, and it kicked off from there.
The core mission of the cafe is to honor veterans and their families.
One of my only demands about things is that it's all genuine, because there's so many incredible stories that come in. I mean, if you give a community the opportunity to show what they're proud of, it'll happen in a heartbeat.
Sadler believes authenticity is key, and when the community is given a chance to share what matters, they show up in powerful ways. And thanks to the cafe, they have a place to gather.
There's a picture up there of a helicopter coming up above trees, and that was given to me by the son of one of our Korean War veterans named Jerry.
Sadler met Jerry when the cafe opened. Jerry had planned to gift a painting but passed on Christmas Eve. 2 weeks later, his son delivered it with its story.
He said, I have an older brother that was Army. And I said, yeah. And that's what Jerry and the family had told me. He had an older son, was Army, had been to Iraq, had been to Afghanistan. And he said, well, what we haven't told you is that, he said, my brother took his own life.
Sadler said he has thousands of stories, but he understood why this painting was especially meaningful.
Before he took his life, the VA was trying to help him. They put him in a painting class, and he painted that picture for his father, and he gave it to him, and then a couple of days later he took his life. And Jerry had it hanging above his bed all that time, the last thing his older son had touched.
As you walk into the restaurant, you're met with the military memories of those who served their country. There are flags, photos, medals, and so much memorabilia you could spend hours exploring. The meanings behind some of the exhibits can leave you in awe after learning the symbolism behind its message. For instance, this table is set for one to honor the fallen or missing in action.
Table for one is something that we do in like formal military, like whether it be a mess night or different events that we have in a formal military event.
Each piece represents something to remember.
The glass being overturned means that their memory is with us, but they don't celebrate with us on that night. And on the plate, there's salt and there's a lemon, and the salt and the lemon represent the bitter tears of the family that misses the service member.
Sadler said some tables, for one, even have Bibles.
That's my Bible. That's my Marine Corps Bible my mother gave me. So, and I placed it there because it's an important part of my life, an important part of most people's lives when they're in the military. They become closer to God, or they become far away from God. There's no in between.
Sadler stated Marines rely on small unit tactics and often serve their entire careers with the same group.
We fight in what's called fire teams, which are 4-man teams, and then those 4-man teams are expanded through more of those teams. But how it was explained to me is if you're in a pit and you're going to fight a lion with spears, would you rather have 3 guys with you that would die for you because they're your brothers or your family, or 3 guys you've never met before?
Sadler says Marines fight not out of hate, but out of love. And love is the greatest weapon. And for this Marine, serving up meals inside his Honor Cafe is the best way to honor those who served.
Sadler also founded Honor Up, a nonprofit supporting veterans and their families through aid, mental health initiatives, and partnerships with other veteran-focused groups.